Yeah, been wanting to do this tutorial for a while. I've been out there slaying fish. How to tie the drop shot for the new beginner. This is how it looks here. Robo worm, 6-inch straight tail, 1/0 drop shot hook, and a 1/16 of an ounce or 1/16 of an ounce drop shot weight. Okay, I'm gonna get right into it, show you how to tie this up. All right, get your line, put it through the back of your hook, about 12 inches, okay? And that all depends on the shallow water that you're fishing, if it's real shallow, if it's deep. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. Run it right through, again, to the front of the eye. Okay, see that? Just go ahead and make a loop. The hook's gonna follow. Put that loop through the loop you just made. Bring everything down. Right on top of that eye there. You know, bring it through here. Put some saliva on it. And grab your tag in and pull it straight down there. See that? And then grab everything together and pull it tight, nice and tight. That's a Palomar knot. Okay, last step here. So bring that tag in. Through the eye, front side, right through there like that. Just go ahead and pull on it. What that's going to do is that's going to make your hook stand up. You see that? You want your hook to stand up like that. These weights are cool because it has right here where it just pinches on the line right here. So just grab it, pull up on your line. What I like to do is just tie a knot. Just so that way if it's hits any vegetation, gets caught up, it's not going to come off right away. Saliva. Cut that tag in. Okay, grab this one. And just get this brown side right here of the worm, put it right through the hook, just like that. So you can see this is the way we set it up here. Now you can leave your tag in longer. Say you want to fish, you know, you want your bait to be here, then you just leave a long tag in for your weight. If you want your bait right on the bed of, you know, of the water, floor of the water, you can do short leader, just like this. Well, that's how you tie it. Now, if you watch any of my YouTube videos, you know, and you see how I fish with it, I caught over 100 bass with it, probably more in the last month. And this is what I've been using, the drop shot from the bank. And you know, you cast it out, you let it hit the floor, and I can see the fish. Some of these places I can actually see the fish, and I can see exactly when they put it in their mouth or when they go after it. So got these polarized glasses. Get you some polarized glasses so you can see the fish if you can. But when it hits the water, and if there's a school of them, they'll see it. They'll kind of swim away at first, kind of get a little scared, but then they'll turn around and look at it again. When you start shaking this worm starts going crazy. It's a reaction. You know, they're gonna strike it. They come right up to it, pick it right up, put that whole worm in their mouth, and try to swim away with it. And a lot of times you can feel them, especially using an ultralight, you know, a braid. You'll feel them start biting, start tugging your line. And a lot of people will reel into the fish. I actually, when they start biting, I'll set the hook on them and start reeling at the same time. And this is how I've been successful at hooking up on all my largemouth bass. You know, shout out to my friend Carlos. You know, we call him C Loco. I'm a good friend. He's the one that introduced me to the drop shot. And this is my rod and reel. If you've seen any of my recent videos, I've been using the Johnny Morris. This is a new setup, brand new setup. And I just basically beefed up everything. This is a 7.4 medium heavy rod with the 4000 series reel. It's got 20-pound braid line as my main line, and it's got 15-pound fluorocarbon leader. It's got 30 feet spooled into here. Okay, this is for big fish, because a lot of times the big fish will run into cover. They'll run into the toolies, and with a small rod or an ultralight rod, just a light rod, you're not going to be able to pull them out. So you want to be able to pull them out of the cover that they're going into. Even with the right setup, some of these big fish, there's nothing you can do. You know, so, but you want to give yourself an opportunity to get you a trophy largemouth bass. So this is my new setup here. This is what I'm running now with the drop shot. If you've seen any of my recent videos, I was using the 7.1, and I was using the medium light 2000 series reel 8-pound mono, and this is something similar to that. That was my bait caster. This one here. And this rod right here, you seen I was using it on the boat with my friends outdoor bearding. This is just a 6.6 ultralight ugly stick E-light, and it's got a Fluger reel 8-pound mono. If you want to, you know, get started on fishing for largemouth bass, then I'll encourage you to get something like this, so you can get the feel of hooking up on these fish. These 2-3 pounders, they feel like monsters if they give you a good fight on ultralight tackle. Now, if you hook up on something big, not saying that this won't hook up, you know, be able to reel in something big. It just depends on where you're fishing at and the cover that you're fishing in, you know. That's why I went to this big rod here. Let me show you the baits. All right, so this is the bait that I'm using here. This is that Robo-Worm Margarita Mutilator, and that number 3 has red flake in it. And they're salted. It already has, you know, it already has a scent that releases into the water. Again, this is 6-inch. All right, so the hooks, 1/0 mosquito hooks by Owner. These work good too, Gamakatsu 1/0. I like the red hooks. You can use the other hooks, is fine, but I like the red hooks. You know, they're invisible to the fish. Red is invisible in water to the fish. So it's a good hook. It's a deadly hook. As far as the weight, 1/16 of an ounce. Drop shot weight here. Now if you got a bigger setup, you can go with the 1/4 of an ounce weight, drop shot weight there, the teardrop. That's what I'm running on this one. So the bigger the line, heavier the line, you know, the heavier the weight that you want to use, so you can really cast that out there and get it out there as far as you can on the shore. You can also go with this one. It's an inch bigger, but it's also a different looking bait. This is the one my friend uses. So I got that in my tackle box when I go out there. Alright, so some other tips. You can also spray your bait. Give it some extra scent for the fish. But yeah, that's how you tie it up. And you know, I've been out there, you know, fishing for largemouth, so it took me a little while to get this tutorial together. But I hope that helps you, you know, the new beginner. And get out there and fish for some largemouth bass, you know what I'm saying? If you have any other questions, you can always drop a comment. I'll get back to you. If you're new to my channel, you know what I'm saying, hit that subscribe button. You know, I put out videos like these all the time, tutorials. You know, what works for me, I put it down, and it should work for you. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody that, you know, tunes into my channel and watches all my videos. You know, and I got a new song coming out called Largemouth Assassin, featuring my friend Bass Butcher. So that's coming out. I'm creating a whole fishing rap album, so you know, I'm taking my time. I want these to, you know, be legendary, classic, you know, songs that will last for generations to come. You know, so yeah, any fish can get it real vicious. I'm gone.
Check. Any fish can get it, you feel? Feature my homeboy Bass Butcher. Let's go. Yeah. I'm producing all these beats too. Let's go. Slappers, all gas. I'm packed up and geared up and ready to go. Me and Bass Butcher, homie, and we ready to roll. Yeah, we on a motor with the wacky rig for show. Drop shot with that margarita worm, let's go. From the bank or the boat, me and Cuddy cutthroat. Come and fish with some hogs, we was built like bulldogs, ferocious. My Cuddy catching hogs on them frogs. I'm throwing out that Ned rig swim bait with that underspin, spraying it with crawl. Catch and release all these largemouth, homie, that's law. I'm fishing with the savage fishing crew, that's raw. Catch me fishing with the homies outdoor bearding at the wall. I don't play at all, I'm trying to yank them all. It's yank or die like my homie JoJo. I fish so much I might as well go pro. But until then, homie, I'ma spit on these dope flows. Largemouth, we bass fishing, largemouth, we smashing, largemouth, we gassing, largies. Largemouth, we bass fishing, largemouth, we smashing, largemouth, we gassing, largemouth.
Ain't nothing like the splash of a big mouth bass. I machine gun cast, Butcher never backlash. My reel spin smooth like a criminal. Catching tank capital in my video. You probably see me in the city, bro. Pulling hogs out your honey hole. Me and Kenneth on the road, and we throwing top water. Palomar, not whopper plopper. Spinning like a helicopter. I'm a self-made angler, minnow fluke dangler. When I'm running drop shot, if there's hogs in the lake, then I'm blowing up the spot. Lucky Craft double jerk pop. And she hit it like a freight train. It's a championship game when I'm big bass trophy hunting. Frog fishing and he crushed it. You won't find me at the function, I'm at the lake punching with my tungsten.
Largemouth, we bass fishing, largemouth, we smashing, largemouth, we gassing, largies.